I've always liked Pee Wee Herman. When I was little, I watched Pee Wee's Playhouse hundreds of times, first on DVD and then on Adult Swim. Now that Paul Reubens is gone, I'm making this as a tribute to him. What do you think of Pee Wee when you first heard about him?
I first heard about him when I saw the HBO special of the Pee Wee Herman show, and I think I don't know if I was too young to kind of watch it, but I thought it was one of the funniest things I ever saw.
What do you think of Pee Wee when you first saw him?
When I first saw him,
Yeah.
I thought he was really silly and funny looking, and I loved his humor.
What is your favorite Pee Wee movie and why?
Pee Wee's Big Adventure, because it's the best one. I didn't like Big Top Pee Wee very much.
What do you think is the best episode of Pee Wee's Playhouse?
I like the Christmas special.
How did you think Pee Wee influenced the entertainment industry?
I think he made a children's show that everyone can enjoy, children, adults. He snuck in some jokes that maybe went over the kids' head, and it was funny and fun for everyone.
On August 27th, 1952, in Peekskill, New York, Paul Reubens was born to Judy and Milton Rubenfeld. During Reubens' childhood, he loved going to the circus and watching reruns of the sitcom I Love Lucy, and even acted in local plays. In 1978, he, along with Phil Hartman and John Paragon, created the character of Pee Wee Herman. And that's where his character got its early humble beginnings. In 1981, Pee Wee Herman made it big with the Pee Wee Herman Show, which took place at Los Angeles, California's Roxy Theater and aired as an HBO special. On August 9, 1985, Pee Wee Herman made his own feature film debut when Warner Brothers released Pee Wee's Big Adventure, directed by Tim Burton, in theaters. In addition to Pee Wee starring as himself, E.G. Daly played Dottie, while Mark Holden played Francis Buxton. On September 13, 1986, Pee Wee's Playhouse made its debut on CBS's Saturday morning lineup. When CBS approached Reubens to do the show, it was going to be an animated series, but Reubens insisted that the show should be mixed media, which blends live action, puppetry, and animation together. In 1987, during the airing of the show's second season, Matchbox, best known for its Hot Wheels product, released all the Pee Wee Herman brand toys, including the Playhouse playset and the famous Talking Pee Wee doll. Timothy Young created a Talking Penny doll, but Matchbox never released it due to the fact that they didn't think that she interacted with the other Playhouse characters and more like a recurring segment. On July 22nd, 1988, Pee Wee Herman got another feature film of his own when Paramount Pictures released Big Top Pee Wee, directed by Grease director Randall Chrysler, in theaters. Unfortunately for the film, it wasn't as successful as Pee Wee's Big Adventure because it was a box office bomb. As a result, Reubens went back to focus on producing more episodes of Pee Wee's Playhouse. On December 21st, 1988, while the two only episodes of the show's third season had already been made and produced but weren't aired until 1989, CBS aired the show's Christmas special. The Christmas special featured guest appearances by Frankie Avalon, Annette Boninsio, Solo, Greystones, Katie Wayne, Dinosaur, Little Richard, Sail, Gazelle Rubio Triplets, Magic Johnson, Zaza Gabel, Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, Joan Rivers, and the UCLA Men's Choir. On July 26, 1991, while visiting his parents in Sarasota, Florida, Reubens was arrested at an adult theater called South Trail Cinema for indecent exposure. Even though this wasn't the first time he had been arrested, he had been arrested in 1971 for possession of marijuana, and again in 1983 for watering and prowling near an adult theater. As a result of his arrest, CBS pulled the reruns of the Pee-wee's Playhouse episodes off the air, and Toys R Us removed the Matchbox Pee-wee Herman brand toys from its shelves at its stores. On November 7, 1991, Reubens pleaded no contest while denying the charges. On January 12, 2010, after several attempts at making a comeback, Pee-wee Herman came back with a remake of the Pee-wee Herman Show when it premiered at Los Angeles, California's Club Nokia. Later, on November 11 of the same year until January 2nd, 2011, Reubens took it to Broadway, which took place at New York City's Stephen Sondheim Theater. An extra performance, which was filmed on January 6, 2011, was aired on HBO on March 19, 2011. On March 18, 2016, Pee-wee Herman's final feature film, Pee-wee's Big Holiday, was released by the streaming giant Netflix. The film was produced by the 40-year virgin and knocked-up director Judd Apatow and directed by John Lee. Joe Manganiello guest starred as himself as Pee-wee's co-star. In 2017, a year after Big Holiday, Reubens was sadly diagnosed with cancer. This was made private until late July 2023, when he wrote his final message that said, "Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing the last 6 years. I have always felt a huge amount of love and respect from my fans, and supporters. I have loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you." To this day, Paul Reubens' legacy lives on forever and forever. What do you think of Pee-wee when you first heard about him?
I first heard about him when I was a child in elementary school, and the Pee-wee Herman show was on TV, the HBO special, and I just knew that this was something I knew that I had to see this, and then that's where it all started.
What did you think of Pee-wee when you first saw him?
I loved him. Like he was everything that I didn't know I needed to see.
What is your favorite Pee-wee movie and why?
Oh, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, because it's not only the best Pee-wee movie, it's just one of the best movies. It's one of my favorites, and there's so many good things about it. I don't know where to start, but
what do you think is the best episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Playhouse in Space, where they get the entire playhouse gets abducted by Zizzy Beluba. It's an alien with a gigantic head.
How do you think Pee-wee influenced the entertainment industry?
Oh, a lot of ways. Probably more ways than we realize. But especially there's so much more sophisticated animated shows and things that are kids and adults can appreciate for different reasons. I think Pee Wee had a lot to do with that. But there's Pee Wees everywhere in culture.